Hi yogis, so good to have you here today for another beginner's slow flow. Please find a seat that is comfortable to you, a space where you can feel relaxed, maybe sitting on a block or a bolster, maybe even a towel. It's always nice to sit on something, I think, because it helps to roll that pelvis forward, relaxing through the legs, especially if you're feeling like your knees are kind of hugging in towards one another. It makes a difference to be able to relax the pelvis and let that roll forward. My name is Amber. This is Fife. And we invite you to find a tall spine. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Find a space in your shoulder. So we don't want to hug the shoulders back, but more so just let them relax right where they are. Hands can rest on top of the knees. If you need a little bit of grounding, it's always nice to rest the palms towards the knee. If you want a little bit of energy, go ahead and turn the palms up. And then I invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And of course, if that doesn't feel comfortable, you can always just take the gaze down towards the floor. And we'll practice a breathing exercise today that is called box breath. And we'll come to that here in a few moments. But I just want you to find this place of relaxation first, where you can kind of get comfy and really feel at home, which is kind of funny because you probably are at home. But really invite yourself into your space. You've got this beautiful mat that you can, I feel like I can count on my mat. If I'm feeling down or stressed or just need some time to myself, I can always come to my mat. And allow yourself a couple of deep breaths. Big inhale. And let it go. Again, big inhale. And release. One more time, big inhale. If there's anything that is bothering you right now, let it go. We have a full hour to be together and be ourselves. We don't have to show up for anybody else, just us, or you showing up for yourself. As long as you feel good and you feel you're doing the right thing, then that's all that matters. Just keep breathing. And you might notice that the breath starts to slow down a little bit, which is great. That's where we want it. there's a difference between conscious breathing and just moving along in your day and just finding your breath. Pinpointing that exact moment when the breath enters the nostrils and connects to the belly and the chest. Opening up that space in the torso. Giving all your organs this opportunity to breathe. Feeling the cool air at the tip of the nose as you breathe in. And the warmer air as you exhale through the nostrils. Softening the expression, relaxing that place between the eyes. Softening the space around the eyes, the little creases, which I have earned. Thank you very much. Soften the cheeks, the lips. Perhaps you part the lips, let the tongue relax. Letting anything that is feeling stifling or holding you back today, just let it release and go. We don't care where, just let it go. Softening through the shoulders and the neck. Noticing any tightness and letting it go. Noticing it and then letting it go. Feeling the softness in the belly and the chest as the breath rises and falls very gently. Softening the arms, letting the elbows hang a little bit closer to the legs or the hips. Feeling the palms or the backs of the hands get a little bit heavier. And then relaxing through the hips. All the way down the legs to the toes. And then to practice our breathing today, you can rest where you are, or if you like, you can rest a hand on the heart, a hand on the belly. And we're going to practice box breath today. And all that means is we'll inhale for 4, pause for 4, exhale for 4, and pause for 4. So please take a regular breath. And I will count. Begin your inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling for 1, 2, 3. Pull belly button to spine. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, filling the belly. 3, 4. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. 4. And release. Come back to your regular pace of breath. And now I might ask you to bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. Fingertips towards your chin, thumbs towards your chest. And set an intention for your practice today. If it calls to you, remember to be kind and nurturing to yourself. Choosing something that you're not going to worry about if it doesn't come to fruition today. An intention is kind of meant to be put out there, and it will come in time. And when you have set your intention, let your hands come to your sides. Lengthening down the arms, relaxing in the belly, letting the tailbone move towards the floor just a little bit more. And we're going to take an inhale, lifting the right hand to the sky. Exhale, kind of teeter to the left. You can use that left hand to kind of support you. Don't drop into that shoulder. And then inhale using the core, very gentle inhale, lifting up. Exhale, float that right hand down. Other side, inhale, left hand up. Exhale, gently relax to the side. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, float it down. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, float that hand down. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, little side stretch. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, float it down. Both hands to the sky, please, on an inhale, drawing them up using the full length of the breath. And then as we exhale, we're going to float to our right. find a twist. And we're going to pause here for a few moments. Left hand on knee, right hand behind you. Maybe you're resting it on a block, or maybe you can reach the floor. If you feel like you can't reach the floor, if you are sitting on a block or a bolster, you might like to grab something that you can just kind of anchor that hand to. And then gently look over your right shoulder. And then draw the gaze kind of in the direction of your chest. And we're going to take an inhale and let the chest come forward just a little bit. Gaze can follow. So we're lengthening and breathing in. And then as we exhale, we dive into that twist just a little deeper. Again, big inhale, moving just a little bit forward. And then exhale. Inhale back to center. Sorry, not quite to center. And then exhale back into your twist. Last time, inhale, come forward just a little bit, and exhale. And see if you can enter into this twist a little bit more. And acknowledge any sensations that pop up. And then on an exhale, go ahead and come back to center. Take a deep breath in, hands to the sky. And exhale to your left. Find that twist, relaxing through the shoulders, finding stability through the left fingertips, lengthening through the crown of the head. And then take an inhale, draw yourself forward just a little bit. And then exhale, back into your twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, find the twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist into it. Last time. Inhaling just a little bit out of your twist, and then find that exhale, twisting all the way back. Still relaxing through the shoulders. Let the belly be soft too. Relaxing the legs. And then on an exhale, bring yourself forward. Very good. Let's go ahead and switch our legs, drawing the opposite foot forward. Go ahead and drop right ear to right shoulder. And if you like, you can bring that right hand pressing onto the ear. Sorry, don't press, just relax the hand there. It should be enough weight. If it doesn't feel good, go ahead and remove the hand. Take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly release the hand. Breathing in, head over heart, and then exhaling, left shoulder to left ear. Left hand comes to the ear only if you think that feels good. Two more breaths. And then gently, slowly release and inhale the head. back above the heart. Bring your fingertips out to the sides, relaxing through the shoulders. Let's open and close the fingers here. Maybe inhaling, spread it open, really, really, really open. And then exhaling, make a little fist. Inhale, open the hands. Exhale. This time, holding the fists, let's make little circles in the wrists. Whichever direction feels good. And then go ahead and switch directions if you haven't already. And then bring the hands, open the fingers, and kind of do like a stop motion with the hands. And really press out from the shoulder so we feel pretty active. This gives a nice stretch at the bottom of the wrist, and you can even kind of spread the fingers here too, offering up a different sensation. And then point fingertips down, getting a nice stretch on the top of the wrists. And then turn the palms forward, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, go ahead and take a hug here. You deserve a hug today. And then so elbows are facing forward, obviously. You're going to take an inhale, you're going to lift the elbows up just a little. And exhale, float the elbows down. Let's do 2 more. Big inhale, lifting up the elbows. Exhaling, and just kind of noticing where you connect with a gentle stretch here. Last time, bring it up, inhale. And exhale. On your inhale, we're going to open up, open arms. And exhale, float the opposite arm on top. And let's do this again, taking a big inhale, lifting elbow up. And exhale down. Inhaling, drawing elbows up. And exhaling down. Last time, please. Inhale up. Elbows up. And exhale, draw it down. Big inhale, hug those shoulder blades together, maybe even bring those elbows back. Let the arms and hands come down. Big shoulder roll here. Up we go on an inhale and exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good. Let's do opposite direction. Inhaling up, relaxing it down. And relax the hands down. Maybe find a little bit of movement in the neck for a few moments. And then stretch your legs out. Relax through the feet and through the knees. Give a little massage here if that feels good to you. Point and flex the toes. Go ahead and take the right leg and open it up a little bit. And we're going to draw left foot in. And you may like to sit up on a blanket here. That feels much better. So you're going to take your right hand and you're going to rest it. You You can rest it on your calf if you'd like, or on the floor. If you want, you can even take a block and rest it there if you don't have that flexibility in the side body. And then we're going to take the right hand to the left hand to the side. Take a nice deep inhale and kind of rainbow it up and directly above your shoulder. And then you can stay here, or if it feels good, you can lean to the side, almost reaching towards your toes. And then when you get here, see if you can take your left shoulder and kind of draw it back. So we're opening up just a little bit through the chest. We're flexing through our right toes. And don't worry if you feel like you are not that flexible at this point and you can only come to here. No big deal. We're going to take an inhale, and on your exhale, we're going to pivot the chest towards the knee and lengthen through the right hand. Maybe you grab your toe, maybe you just rest the hands on the calf. Left leg is relaxed. Try not to grip in that hip. And then engaging through the belly, you can start to roll yourself up, but use your hands to help you get up. Yeah, good. So we're going to do the opposite. Left leg out, bring that right leg in. Switch your block if you'd like to use it. Resting the forearm on the block, or you know what, whatever. Right hand rests towards the floor. Flex through that left foot. Take a nice deep inhale, lifting the hand up. And you can just do straight up to the ceiling if you like, or you can stretch all the way as far as you can over. I am much tighter on this side. I can feel it for sure. And now we're going to take our right shoulder and we're going to kind of open it back. So you have this open space through our chest. And your gaze can come up to your arm if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, then just gaze forward, or you can even look towards your knee. Relaxing through the right leg. Again, try not to grip in the hips. And then when you're ready, take a big inhale. And on your exhale, you're going to shift the chest in the direction of your toes and find a gentle stretch here. Letting your letting the neck be an extension of your spine. One more breath here. Big inhale, exhale. And then when you're ready to come up, use your fingers, draw yourself into an upright position. Move your prop if you have it, and come on into tabletop position. And remember, you're always able to, or an option is to pad your knees and wrists with a blanket if you like. Feels good. Wrist will be on the blanket, fingertips on the floor, on the mat. You're going to relax your shoulders, making sure that your tailbone is drawing down towards the floor. And just find your breath here for a second. Find that length, that connection from the crown of the head to the tailbone, and then all the way down to the tips of the toes, which should be directly behind your knees. Take a few more breaths here, and if you want to introduce like a visualization with your breath, you can imagine a bright white light at the end of your tailbone. And as you inhale, it draws all the way to the crown of the head, and as you exhale, it goes all the way back down the spine. Kind of cleansing this space, all the chakras, cleansing them all, breathing in all the way up. And exhaling all the way down. Let's go ahead and we're going to take the right knee and we're going to cross it over the left leg. And you can draw the feet apart from one another if you need a little bit of a kickstand here. Right hand on the floor. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, find a gentle twist here, arm to the ceiling. Fingertips right above the shoulder. If this doesn't feel comfortable to you, and this goes with any shape that we do, a lifted arm, you can drop the arm on your low back. Gaze can come to the floor, forward or up. It just depends on how your neck feels. Find your breath. One more big inhale, exhale. And on your exhale, you're going to float your hand down. You're going to uncross the legs and cross that left leg over the right this time. Spreading the feet, if you need to, a little bit wider. This time we press into our left hand and inhale right hand up. Relaxing the shoulder. And then on an exhale, float the right hand down, uncross the knees. And we're going to draw our right foot forward. So we're going to find a lunge. And if you have blocks and you want to use them, I definitely encourage that. Dropping the top of the foot onto the mat. And as per usual, having like a 90-degree angle in your legs is wonderful. If you want to get a deeper stretch in this space in your leg, you're going to maybe like to drop that knee back. And you see a lot of yogis doing this. But you want to be careful because you don't want to stretch that part too much if it's not ready, if it's not warmed up. So find a space that is comfortable, and I invite you to lift up through the chest, gazes forward. And we're going to take an inhale and come up into our crescent lunge. Relaxing the tailbone down, kind of sinking into kind of the knee. And we're going to do big circles, and we're going to go down and back first. So we're going to start with an inhale and exhale, reaching the fingertips out as far as you can. Inhale, big, big, big circle. And then exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. Gathering up good energy. Breathe it in. And this time, exhale, hands to the mat or your blocks. And we're going to walk our hands over to the left. We're going to leave the front leg where it is, and we're just going to find this little kind of stretch to the side here. Left hand to the ground, open up through the right. Exhale, release the right hand down. Pause. One more time, big breath in, open up. And exhale, release. Let's go ahead and walk the hands or the blocks back forward. And we're going to take the right leg back. And we're going to bring our left leg forward. Same thing, and this side might feel a little bit different. You might really feel like you want to get a good stretch through your hip flexors. Make sure we keep our knee above our ankle. And then find this awesome open space through the chest. And then when you're ready, engaging in the belly, maybe pressing into the top of the back foot and into the sole of the front foot, activating the legs so we don't have any pressure on our low back. Finding our crescent lunge, feeling the legs activating, keeping you balanced. And then this time, we're going to go back with the arms. So take a big inhale here. And then exhale, open up. Inhale, gather up that energy. And exhale. What can you release? Inhale, bring it up. Good energy. Exhale what isn't going to serve you. And then inhale, hands to the sky. And float them on down. So this time we're going to walk our bodies over to the right. And let that knee kind of relax off to the side so we're not dropping the knee in here. So we're just kind of keeping that leg exactly where we had it. Right hand to the floor or a block, and you're going to open up through the left. And then exhale, draw it back down. Take a full breath. And then inhaling, let's bring it up again. And exhale, float it down. Walk the hands back forward. And then this time, we're going to turn the toe of the back foot under, lift up that back leg, and make your way into your forward fold. So discovering the bottoms of your feet. Hello, bottoms of my feet. Spreading the toes, pressing pinky toe down, and then big toe, and then finding the heels. And then we're going to give ourselves that little hug again. So bring the hands up and around. And I want to make sure that you're feeling stable in the legs. And I don't want any hyperextension. So a little bend in the knees. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. See if you can float forward just a little bit more and down. You can bend the knees more liberally if you need to. And then we're going to take an inhale, and as you press into your heels, you're going to kind of rock into your bottom, almost like you're coming into chair, and you're going to roll up. Yeah. And then elbows are going to lift again, and maybe you find this little back bend. Stretching through the front of the body. And then exhale. Let's roll it back down. Forward fold. Breathe it out, breathe it out, breathe it out. Again, pressing into the soles of the feet. Connect to that foundation. Dropping the tailbone down just a little bit. Activating through the glutes and the thighs. Engaging in the low belly and rolling up. Elbows to the ceiling. And then exhale down. Relax the arms for a moment. Give them a little shake, and then go ahead and switch. Give yourself this awesome hug. Press into the foundation. Start to rise up, connecting, noticing each muscle as it starts to activate. Elbows lift, finding a back bend. Really awesome stretch through the front of the body, and then exhale, float it down. And if you can't reach your shoulder blades or it doesn't feel good to rest on your shoulder, you can just maybe connect at the elbows. Again, inhale, slowly lifting, being sure you're connecting to that low belly to protect the back. And up we go. And exhale, release it down. Hello. Relax the hands, relax the head, and shake the shoulders a little. Good. Engage the belly and draw yourself up. Fingertips to the sky. Exhale, float them down. Very good. So we're going to practice a little balancing here. And we've done this before. If you are new to this balancing practice, grab a block. If you don't have a block, you can imagine that you have one. It's really not 100% necessary. So the block is going to be right in between your toes. And we're going to relax a little bit through the tailbone, relaxing a little through the knees, and then we're going to center ourselves over our left leg. And we want to make sure that our hips are even. And we're going to bend through that right knee. Just a little. Keep the toe on the ground for now. Relax the tailbone, lengthen through the spine, open up through the hands. Really get a nice grounded connection. Find that drishti a few feet in front of you. Something that's not going to move. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, lifting the foot over your block, and then exhale, tap the other side. Inhale, draw it up and over. Now remember, tap the side. Inhale, draw it up. And exhale over. Remember that we want to connect to our core. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're just going to do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Now we're going to bring that foot up and we're going to let it hover over your block or imaginary block, as it were, and just kind of hang out here for a moment and breathe and see if you can really connect with the foot and then lengthen just a little bit more. And then if you want, you can play with your hands, make them wide, you can bring them up like a tree, whatever feels good to you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Oh my goodness. Woo! Okay. We're going to do the other side. Actually, go ahead and rotate through the ankle a little bit here. And then come to the other side. Here we go. Really connect with the foot. A little buoyancy in the right leg. Bending that left knee. Tailbone relaxed. Lengthen through the core, through your midline. We're going to open the arms for balance. And if you want your arms somewhere else, if you want to put them on your hips, by all means, don't do it. Don't let me stop you there. And then on an inhale, lift the leg over the block and exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Let a smile come to your face. If you're weeble wobbling, it's okay. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more sets, you guys. We've got this. Stabilizing that core. I'm going to do 1 more. I can't remember if we already did 2 or not. Here we go. Last time, hover the leg or the foot over your block. Connect to that root and lift just a little bit more. I know you've got it in you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Oh, holy Moses. Rotate through the heel, or the ankle. And then we're going to take our foot behind us. Go ahead and start with the right foot. Place the toes on the floor. Top of the toe down. Get this nice stretch through the front of the shin. And if you have a little trouble with your balance, just reach the hands out. And then we're going to turn the toes under. We're going to bend the knees in and sit back just a little. We're going to get this nice stretch through the back of the foot. So good to prevent plantar fasciitis. We got to stretch our feet. Especially this time of year with people wearing flip-flops and stuff, because there's just all these different muscles moving in the feet, and it's not very good for them. Especially gripping in the toes, so we need to relax those muscles. Go ahead and come on up, and we're going to come to the other side now. So left foot back, tops of the toes to the floor. Bring those arms out in front if you need to. Ooh. And then turn the toes under, right where they are. Bend into that knee and then kind of sink back a little. Let that tailbone relax. Go ahead and release. Oh! Okay, please come to the front of the mat. Soles of the feet on the ground. Let's bring our hands together at heart space. Take a big inhale, sweep the fingertips up, and then draw them down the midline. Exhaling, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Bend the knees, right foot back. Drop the knee to the floor, and then go ahead and bring the left leg back. And we're going to bring ourselves down onto our mats, onto our backs, that is. Let's go ahead and hug the knees in for just a moment. And then we're just going to drop the knees off to the left, open wide on the right-hand side. And you can keep your hand on your knee. If this really kind of irritates your low back, you are welcome to take something, a blanket or a block, and rest it in between the legs. And we won't be here long, but if you can kind of just take a couple of breaths here, even just close the eyes. Feeling into the body. Just a few more breaths here. Relaxing the shoulders and softening the face. And slowly engaging the belly and draw yourself back to center. Big inhale. And then we're just going to exhale and roll to the other side. And again, just allowing a nice expansion through the front of the collarbones so the back of the shoulders can really connect to the floor. Closing the eyes. A few more breaths here. And engaging in the belly, roll yourself back to center. You can hug the knees in again for just a moment. Take a happy baby if you think that's going to feel awesome, and I bet it will. And then go ahead and put the soles of the feet together and rest in cobbler's pose. Hand on heart, hand on belly. And for just a moment, come back to your intention today. Just touching base with it, not being upset that it didn't happen today, not willing it to come tomorrow. And then relaxing the legs out long, maybe placing a bolster underneath your knees, a blanket underneath the head or over you if you're feeling a little chilly. And a few deep breaths, releasing the last of anything that might be clinging. Perhaps you rock the head gently from side to side, just massaging the back of the skull for a few moments. I would like to read you a quote from Rumi's The Guest House. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Begin to find a deeper breath. Start to incorporate a little bit of movement, perhaps rocking the head from side to side or moving the fingers and the toes. If you'd like to roll to one side and take a few breaths, please feel free to do so. And then when you're ready, go ahead and start to make your way into a seated position. Let's go ahead and draw the hands together in Anjali Mudra in gratitude for our practice. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Namaste, Jolly. Namaste on my mama's lap.